It's a little bit risky. It's a little bit risky. He could hit all three, and then I'm left feeling like a fool. Feeling and looking like a fool. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna offer him. Oh shoot! Let's do our purchase first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right. Let's not. Thank you. Now let's us roll a 6. It is the start of another week. It is the start of another game. We are 262 as the Allies. My previous 2 games, it was the Father's Day weekend. I timed out the first game because I was just busy doing Father's Day stuff. And then the next game, the very next game, the guy I'm playing timed out against me. I'm assuming he's a father. It was on Father's Day. Mine was the day before Father's Day. The other game timing out was on Father's Day. So we'll just say it was the universe making a wash. Stop talking. Play the game, Dave. Welcome back to Chimo Chills. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go with my standard opener. I played around with some 2 tanks. I might go back to that actually even next turn. But this turn, I want to revert back to our roots. Feel me. Can you feel me now? All right. It's the classic 9 and 12 opener. You can tell I'm in a pretty good mood today. Let's go. Boom, boom. We're trying to go as fast as possible. Super quick. It's like the, what is that? StarCraft. StarCraft clicks per minute. How many clicks per minute can I get? I'll just start needlessly clicking the screen to get my clicks per minute up. And let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, that's pretty good. Also good. Acceptable. Four hits from opening round. Totally acceptable. Okay, he's got 2. He's got 3. He's got 4. That's really good for him. Yeah, so this isn't going to be a perfect, not a perfect, but this is going to be a really good. We wiped him out of this. And he's not going to get his 3 for 3. That's an okay opener. We'd rather retreat with 3 tanks intact, but at least I got that bomber and fighter out of here. Okay, so the par for this is 3. If we lose 3 losses, it's kind of like, meh. Obviously, more or less adjusts. 1 to 7, not great. 1 to 4, okay. 3 is acceptable. That sets us up to 2 round him. Good. He only got 1. Okay, let's finish him here. 1 more. Yes! And now he just, no more than 1. No more than 1. He's got 1 already. Hey! Alright, that's not bad, not bad. So we're 1 below par on that. We accept. That is a decent opening round for Russia. All you, like, and this is whoever you're playing, whether you're Germany, USSR, Japan. USSA is like the only one who really doesn't matter. But all the other countries, you just don't want to have a terrible opening round. That's all you really, really care about. Boom, let's fall. Everybody back. Soviet Far East, gotta go. Gots to go. No, I'll leave the AA gun down there. Make sure he doesn't try to do anything crazy on me here. And we'll go 2, 2, and the fighter in the north. That's a solid opener. All right, opening move. Germany all over the place. Iceland. Karelia. Sea-Zone 13. Took my cruiser out. Gibraltar for the distance so I can't bomb them. Sea-Zone 7. Lost a sub and a cruiser. He went light on that and he didn't lose any fighters. This was a very aggressive opener and a very successful one for him. Wow, he went all out everywhere. So I could modify slightly and go with the round 1 factory into Egypt, because Egypt is totally safe. He's moved his transport off balance, and I'm going to go after those 2 anyways, regardless. Those aren't going to exist anymore. I want that transport and these 2 gone. The sub will survive. So if we do 1, 2, 3 for India, and I get the complex for Egypt, just that. – What do I do with my transport? I hide my transport down here and then I protect it with this. I don't know if I can move onto a location with a sub as a non-combat vehicle in the non-combat phase. We're about to find out. How about that? So that's where I think that goes. And then I would upgrade one of these to a tank in India. All right. A little bit different we're playing this one. Just a teensy-tiny bit different. Let's go in on New Guinea. Try to take out the sub. If it just retreats, it retreats. I do like taking out this transport. If you watch any of my episodes, you know that. But a little part of me wants to save this Navy and bring it into C-Zone 17. So let's modify my normal opening. Let's still go after these two. I'll still have my fighter come down to Burma, and we'll still attempt to hold Burma. Hold the line! But the rest of this will fall back to C-Zone 17. We like it. And that way, well, no, whatever. Then they're protected, and I don't have to buy a carrier, saving me all of those IPC. Okay, next. These guys have got to go. We have a couple boys. You in the north. Boom. Boom. Hopefully they can one-round him. We blitz Libya. I think that's the round. I think that's the round. And then we find out about the transfer. I'm going to find out that maybe I should have just moved the tank somewhere, but whatever. Details. If I'm going to lose it anyways, that's the only reason I would have just made the invasion with my one tank and then allowed the transport to get taken out. Okay, so we've got New Guinea at least. CV retreats. That's the norm. He should. Go. All right, don't make this for nothing. You gotta take out this transport. Oh man, missed his opening round. Don't give him chances. Don't give him chances. Yes. Perfect. And the fact that that cruiser stays forces him to react to that. It's another thing of the cruiser's gone, my plane goes and lands. The cruiser still being there, he's got to do something about that. Very good. And just one more. Oh, I'm going to lose a plane for nothing. My bomber and my fighter couldn't hit. Okay, whew. Yeah, lose a plane for nothing. That sucks. He's getting bonus IPCs out of me. You're like, oh, you won. Like, no, he got a bonus 10 out of that. So he'll come to Egypt. These boys forward, you guys up to 17. I would say you forward to Egypt as well. Or India, correction. Those armies I don't care about. You need to land in Burma. You only have one unit in the north, so I can land in Archangel. Now can I move here? Yes. Okay, we're fine, because I'm going to move this up and I'll build something. I'll do something. I'll do something, okay? He has no bomber over there. I don't know how I feel about this. We fear change. That fighter gone is what makes me feel like that was... Because he had such a good open round, and then for me to lose that fighter. It's definitely advantage Deutschland. Round one out of those exchanges. Recapping our U.S. turn, We purchased destroyer, carrier, fighter, sub, and artillery. Placed it all on the Pacific. Jumping to the Russian turn. Japan holds on. We could not take Buryatia. We took Karelia, which he, of course, took back. And we failed to take Ukraine 2 for 2. Not a great round all around. Not recording it. Whoopsie daisy. Well, you are now caught up. Let's see if we can do a little bit better for the British in this campaign. Now, India, let's say 1, 2, and 3 infantry. The boys, we need to get the big build up on the in the Asian front. Egypt. Oh, we have 1 fighter up there. We have no navy over here. This transport. Ah, good placement. He forces me to go out of position to go get him up there. I like it. And I might miss it too, is the other thing. So we'll go 1, 2. So that's Egypt and India covered. And I'm thinking 2 more fighters. Because these guys will be a little bit coming over. Okay, done. I like it. Genius. So Algeria's a no-go. He just moved all of his guys together in Algeria. I see. He left Libya empty. So I'm not going to actually do anything there. Could attack Ukraine. Too bad I don't have another fighter over there. These guys aren't in position. I could use them on Ukraine. But if I come up and attack Ukraine, these 4 are 1, 2, 3, and then they can land. So he'd be able to use his whole air force on me. If you would risk it. Takes a little bit of pressure off of Russia, USSR. But it does put my navy a little bit out of position. If I'm going to allow myself to be attacked by his air force, it would actually make more sense to attack Italy. I think I like that. So you can land. You can land wherever. Now this fighter, I don't think can land wherever. No, but he can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can defend the carrier at least. It's a little bit risky. It's a little bit risky. He could hit all 3, and then I'm left feeling like a fool. Feeling and looking like a fool. Sub. Oh, just out of range. Just out of range of those transports. Feels bad, man. I'd love to be able to reach out and touch them. Give them a little boop. Alright, that's the play. At least take out the units. Obviously, I'm not going to hold it. Hey, okay. Alright, we took out the units. As long as he doesn't hit all 3, this is a successful attack. He can hit none. 0 of 3 is a number that is not 3 out of 3. I accept. We accept. Very good. We have pierced into the soft underbelly of Fortress Europa. It's a miss and a hit. Very good. Do we take it? We do. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Okay. All the planes there. You be down to Yeah, Egypt is as good as any place as far as I can tell. I do want to get at least one unit going up to Persia, up into Asia. Interior of Asia. He has quite the punch he could punch into Burma with. So we're just going to fall back. Bring everything back, you please. This sub is not at risk of anything. So we'll step him right here. The destroyer can't reach him. And then finally, you can come up to 10, of course. And I think that's the turn. Nope, destroyer's got to move. We don't want to forget anything here. Boop-a-doo-boo. 1 and 1. 1 and 2. Just flooding the troops down there. Who needs transports? I'll just flood the troops down in my factories. Oh, okay. Let's do the check. I think this is my first check. Oh, it's pretty even, boys. We're slightly up. Slightly up. We got this. We got this. We're going to fight our way back into this game, boys. Japan into Anhui, Kazakhstan, French Indochina, no units lost. Lost in infantry, didn't take Burma. And no units lost in Yakuts. A pretty solid turn for Japan, all in all. Let's focus on turning around that positive Japanese luck. Look at those 5 sub deployments. Well done, sir. Well done. You know I'm coming for you. That makes it very risky to come to either of those places. 5 subs. Yeah. I don't know about that. That might force me down into the Solomons. Because I would only be 1, 2, 3 lights. Battleship, 4 fighters. He could get me with 2 fighters and 5 subs. I don't know. I could offer him that battle. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I got 5 4 rolls here. Plus a bonus hit, plus my 3 lights. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to offer him... Oh, shoot. Let's do our purchase first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now, so he took out our transports. So we're going to need 2 transports to start over here. Let's go 1, 2. And he has no Navy, and the Air Force buildup isn't too much of a concern. So just those 2 should be fine for the East. Allowing us to build... Could go a battleship submarine. We'll get parity with his battleships. Okay, done. And I'm going to offer him the option of battle. I'm going to come out here to Wake Island and be like, hey, man, come at me, bruh. Ooh, but the Solomons gives me the chance to strike Borneo. I don't know. I just want to offer him that battle. I don't know why. I think he might take it. And the advantage would be for me, for sure. No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to push out there. Stick with the original plan. You got to stick with the plan, man. Stick with the plan. We will go up after this sub. Bomber completely out of position. Well, no, not completely true. Not completely true. Bomber is exactly where I wanted him. Ready to take out that tank in Kazakhstan. Taking a bit of pressure off the USS of Awe. That's the turn. Early game US, you only have so much you're doing each turn, you know. You maximize it where you can. Alright, easy. Does he slow me down? He does not. Every single unit you take when you're island hopping slows down your enemy at least like a turn. He has to step back at least a little bit, maybe even 2 turns. So that's what I mean by that. Does he slow you down? Now, the subs on his game, this could be his day. Oh, no, it is not his day. Sorry, what do they call this? Wolf packs or whatever? Sorry, Wolf Pack, you guys are gone. Gonzo. No damage dealt. Takes me out of position, but that's something. Now, if we could actually destroy the tank and take the plot for Russia, for USSR, that would be nice. Not quite. At least we take the tank out of the way. Okay, you can come to... I think India makes more sense. Boom. Everyone out here. When I come back, we're going to see after that Japan turn. Do I regret that? I got to wait a little bit, obviously. Got to wait for it to go all the way around again. You might as well come out here. You can stay there for now. Because I already have the 4 that can be transported. You don't exist, and I'll say a reasonable round for the Americans. Reasonably solid round. Boom. And back in for the Ruskies. Sucks that he took that unit there without losing anything. But with nothing else around, I do have to try the counterattack. He's got 9 tanks coming my way. Stick with a tried, tested, and true 1 or 5, 1 and 1. I think that's what it's like. Keep that rolling thunder going, baby. The one fighter could make it over to Yakut. He would have to land here. But there's not a real risk of a counterattack even coming at me. I'm going to do that, actually. Because he's got nothing over here. Forces him to divert transports and units. Takes his attention away. That's what we want. But it only leaves us 2 fighters to play up in the north. He has 11 and 12 here. Man, that's a big counterattack. I think we're better off doing something like this. And just ignore Karelia. Yep. Oop, no, make changes. Forgetting Kazakhstan. We cleared out Kazakhstan for a reason, guys. Yeah, that's our game. Everything's strong. Computer AI agrees. I agree. You agree. If you don't agree, you're wrong. Thank you for making it this far, guys. I appreciate you watching this. Come play some Axis and Allies with me. If you enjoy this like a quarter as much as I do, you really like this game too. Ukraine. Yes, very good. Rightful Soviet clay. If I was monetized, that would like get me demonetized instantly. Let's go. White Russia. Belarus. No, the fighter misses. Swing and a miss. Alright. Reset, recheck, and yeah, the fighter comes through. Oh, he takes me out. It's an exchange. It's an exchange. Us generals on the back lines saluting our fallen pawns. Everyone up to West Russia. You'll have to stay up there in Archangel. These boys are good here. You can land up there as well. And that's the turn. That USSR. There's no Navy coming at me. No, I will do the 4 down in the Caucasus. Just because it gives you the option to punch into Ukraine, depending on what he does. And then the rest into Russia. Mother powerful Russia. Well, it doesn't look too good, guys. Oh, man. He took it all. It only lost 2 fighters. This feels bad. Feels bad, man. Only lost 1 infantry, retaking Italy. At least loses 2 going into Ukraine. I will make him pay. Make him pay for pushing his way into Ukraine. Now let's make a purchase as the UK. We have our factory in Egypt already. Feels good, man. We'll go 1-2 for Egypt. 1-2 3 for India. That bomber is annoying. That bomber is very, very annoying. These fighters can go 1, 2, 3 and then land in the north. So I can't go north. Can't go south because I have no way of protecting it. So I could just come right into northwestern Europe. But that would only allow me to build a carrier, 1 destroyer, and it's the same deal. He can come and try to wipe it out again. So I would be better off building... I might just have to keep my guys out of position and deploy them up to C-Zone 7. I think that's the play. It's not really what I want to do, but I gotta get a Navy deployed out here so I can start getting regular troops brought across. It's nice having the factory in Egypt, but it's not enough. Yeah, I was hoping I was going to do more than just 2 planes lost on him, but alright, that's fine. Let's go. No more time for wants. Let us play our turn. There's nothing we can do here. There's no attacks there. Our sub. Sub's on the defense. He'll just chill. Yeah, anywhere I deploy him, he's going to get destroyed. It would be a sacrifice, and I don't... It's not worth it. It's not worth it. They'll just have to chill. Finally, the bomber. Get to the bomber! Bomb Karelia. Deprive him of those 2, or I just lose my bomber for nothing. I'm gonna bomb Karelia. All right. Let's not. Thank you. Now let's us roll a 6. A 5 is acceptable too. I think I could only do 4 damage max on Karelia anyway, so that's max damage on Karelia. Very good. Slow that German juggernaut just that teeny tiny bit. Let's stick you up to Kazakhstan. 1 troop forward to Burma. Another one up to Persia. That sub stays still. You guys do get moved. Same as you. And finally, the North Sea is being reclaimed. The land, it's healing itself. Boom. Ba-ba-boom. Shabba-ba-ba-ba-boom. And he's not showing online. I don't know if you'll get another, if we'll get to play another turn this morning or not. If you get to see me in this outfit or something else. Japan into King and Burma. Destroyed one, lost one. Managed to take it this time. Second time was the charm for him taking Burma. Now, he didn't take my offer. Hey, you see that? He didn't take my offer of battle. But he did pile up. So I couldn't, so I'm not a threat to attack Japan. How wise of you. Now, if I run down to the Solomons, he cannot reach me. That's where we're going to end up. He has 3 fighters that can reach me over there. Those 2 transports won't be deploying because this bomber, this is bomber that's pissing me off. So we'll go all Pacific then. Definitely 1 transport. I have the 2 units. Oh, shoot, eh? If I get the transport, I can't do, like, 2 fighters and a carrier. Well, so be it. So be it. He's going all sub-crazy. I could go... I can match his sub-crazy vibes. You know, I can match his energies with my own energies. Go a bit mystical on my man here. I don't even know the name of the guy I'm playing, but we'll just call him my man. Bomber down to the Solomon. All of the happy fighters, you know where they're going. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, yo ass better call somebody. I didn't even really consider the attack. No. He'd have an extra battleship. He has so many... No. The attack's not wise. Not wise. Get that out of my mind. Get that nonsense out of there. We've already destroyed Karelia, so there's no bomb in that. It's nothing really worth risking my bomber for over there at all. Okay. Now we want to take Solomons without losing one. We don't need to backtrack at all. It's not the troops that we care about. It's the turns that it takes to go back and get more troops before I can go forward. I would rather just have my intact army like Exhibit A. Now, everyone moves down out of reach of that super navy that the Japanese have assembled up there. Very scary hella super navy. You guys are coming forward. Oop, nope. That bomber needs to be accounted for. If he attacks me and takes out that whole navy, all 4 of those boats, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not saying that, but inside there will be a tear running down on the inside. Let's just leave it at that. You ever seen a grown Dave cry? Well, you won't. I'll probably just whine and complain a whole bunch instead. Our deployments, like we said before, it's all coming onto Season 56 here. Yes, technically I just left a transport at risk, but he'd have to move his whole navy forward to Midway if he wanted to do that. Or at least one of his carriers. Which he might do, actually. Would I have a counterattack for that? With my subs, I would think so, yes. Yeah, okay. I suddenly completely second guessing that purchase. Like, I immediately regret this. No, I think we're fine with that. Now for the USSR, we have cleared him out over here. That is fortunate. I think just keep on keeping on. Hit Ukraine, hit White Russia. Make sure he can't push into West Russia. Yeah. No, my bomber's there. I can't abandon West Russia. I just had the thought of abandoning, not abandon, but attack hard forward, leaving that open. But I don't want to give up that UK bomber. Man, it's tempting just to go all infantry artillery. As nice as building up a tank corps is, don't get me wrong. Just having the ability to put a little extra, one extra, two extra infantry coming this way is helping to annoy Japan. While I hold down the line against Germany here. I'm going to do that. We'll switch back. I'll start getting tanks again next turn, but I'm thinking this one turn I want to go without. We will go without. You, my friend, down into Buryatia, my favorite state to pronounce in the game. So my fighter here will go 1, 2, 3, 4. No problem. That is your deployment. I don't care about Szechuan. Three, 1, allowing me to go 1 and 1. I have to throw the extra artillery in because I don't have my fighter over there. Okay. Do we take these all? Let's go. Hey, okay. Not can he miss? We need him to swing and miss. Very good. All of these are kind of close battles. Like, any of these could go against me. Wow, if I keep rolling these hits, friggin' one rounding them. Oh, yes, please. Very good. That's excellent. Have 3 units standing there. That's going to force him to do... Like, he only has 3 infantry right next to that already. Providing I take out this one guy in White Russia. Let's go. Oh, I couldn't perfect one round the whole turn. And he takes the fight. All right, retreat, retreat. That's it's supposed to be a whimpering dog noise. I can't get that high. It's first thing in the morning. Everyone to West Russia, you pile up. It's unfortunate I couldn't take him out. I don't mind not taking the territory, but you do want to destroy their unit. You want him to go bye-bye. So I have 1 unit there. Put everyone to that front. Yeah, that's great with Ukraine. Go same deal. Same deal. This is why I bought these extra units, so I was able to throw 4 into Russia. At least one of those guys will be going east. Maybe 2 of those units will go east next turn. I accidentally closed the notification, not realizing what it was, thinking it was just telling me it was my turn. I just won that battle. He did the attack into West Russia, and I suppose it went terrible for him because he just quit the game. The name of the game is William Sabre. There is no William Sabre game up. That was the end of it. That is another Allies victory. We are still undefeated for our recorded Allies games. I think when I started, I was in like 600 or 700 rank. I'm approaching the 100 ranks. Let's keep going strong with the Allies. Thanks for making it to the end, guys. Comment, like. I appreciate you watching to the end. Have yourself a great day. Goodbye.